So we have this lead from WRB Industries, who is looking at our security software, and we have a contact information, Linda Wagner. So I've been in touch with Linda and had a quick chat with her, and certainly it looks like a strong opportunity, and I have a bunch of information. So what I'm going to do is you can see I've entered it into my Salesforce account here. So what I'm going to do now is put it into Occulus and start the Occulus analysis. So I click Save, and it's done that. So it's transferred everything to Occulus. So what I'll do is just launch Occulus here, and we'll go here, and there it is right there. So what I want to do is, and you can see it's transferred all the pertinent information. So I want to update or start the analysis. Now we're very early into this opportunity, so I would expect there'll be a lot of gaps in my knowledge, and there are, and so I expect that the degree of qualification of the opportunity will be very low or zero. But certainly I have some strong information, so let's start. Do I know the compelling event? I do, actually. It's according to Linda, they had a network breach that they need to fix. So I'm just going to put that in because, as you can see, this is a must comment question, and which caused a number of problems. She wasn't specific as the type of problems, whether it was like, one of these blackmail situations, or whether somebody captured a bunch of confidential data or anything like that. But I'll get that information at another time. So do I know what problem they're trying to solve? Certainly I do. They've got a security issue. Do I know who's responsible for them? I don't know. My guess is it's Linda. I'm just going to put a note here, perhaps Linda. I'm not sure exactly where she fits in the hierarchy. And question 4, is it linked to any other projects underway? I don't know. Is it funded? I assume it is, but I don't know for sure, and I need to be careful about that. Have they selected a date that they want to get the system up and running? They have. They said August 18th, or the summer. So I put in August 18th as more of a placeholder than anything. I need to get more clarification on the exact date. So need more specific date information. But certainly it appears that they want to get whatever they're doing. They want to get it done by the summer, so which is great for us. So I'll save that. Do I know what number 7? Do I know what the priority of this project is? I'd like to say it's high. I get the impression it's high, but I don't know for sure. In terms of a statement of requirements or an RFP, have they created one? They haven't created one yet. They're in the process of writing it. So I'll just make a note here. Writing the RFP. So in terms of to what degree have they defined the requirements? Well, they've got a pretty good idea, but it's at a high level, but they don't have the specifics. So I need to help them get the specifics. And the fact that I'm involved in this opportunity before the RFP is released is very good. I may have an opportunity to influence it, so I can always, move in that direction. To what degree has the prospect to define the project objectives? Very high. They had a security breach. You need to plug that hole and make sure it doesn't happen again. Do I know the critical success factors? No. Have they identified it as being strategic to their business? I'm sure it is, but I haven't confirmed it, so I need to confirm that. And have they tried any other solutions? I don't know that. So I'll just answer that as an uncertain as well. So I've answered all the questions in the opportunity description. You can see the green check mark. And because they haven't created a statement of requirements, all questions relating to the statement of requirements have been removed from the analysis at this point. So in terms of 2, how does our solution match the requirements, what our products does? Well, I'd have to say very high, considering what Linda has told me at this point in time, either medium or high. I'm going to say high. I may be overly optimistic, but everything she described, we can fix that, and we've got a great solution for her. In terms of price, I don't know. I don't know what their budget is, and so it's hard for me to say at this point in time. Number 4, do I know the business value? Absolutely, I know the business value. Do I know their return on investment? I don't know. I think it's very high. Security software tends to be one of these areas where it's tough to measure an ROI in terms of dollars, but if you can measure it in terms of other things like security, peace of mind, that kind of stuff, we have a very high ROI. Can we deliver it in time? Certainly. Are there any specific reasons excluding price and product fit, which would they not accept our solution if we met all the requirements and had the best solution? At this point in time, I don't know. I don't think there would be, but I need to ask that question as well. Do I know which groups will be impacted? I certainly do. Do I know who will be using the solution, the end user? I suspect it will be the IT department, but at this point in time, I can't say with any degree of certainty. Can the impact of our solution be measured? Of course it can. Absolutely it can. Will it have a positive impact on their financial position? It's hard to imagine. I don't know. I need to figure that out, because it may be that we can create a strong financial argument for our solution, especially as we get into the competitive situation. Will we have an impact on their operations? Absolutely we will. And we haven't submitted a proposal, and we haven't yet done a demonstration of our security software. So we finished that. So let's go to the next question in terms of how do they buy stuff. Do I have an organization chart that is associated with this program? Not yet, I don't. How well do I understand the decision process? At this point in time, it's low. Number 3, what level of support does this have amongst their management team? I have to think it's very high, but you know what? That's just my opinion, so I need to keep my opinions out of this at this point in time. Do I know who's involved in the decision process? No. Have I met the final decision maker? No. Have I met the other individuals involved? No. And do I know how they're measured? No, I don't. So there's a bunch of no's there. Do I know who's driving it? I think I do. It's Linda. I'll make a quick note here, but I need to confirm. I'll just put down. I'm not going to write her whole name out again. W. So I'll just make a note on that. But there is. And number 9, is there a formal decision criteria in terms of determine who will be won? My guess is there will be, but I don't know at that point in time. Number 10, do I know what the informal decision criteria is? Yeah, I think I do. Linda was kind of clear on that. They need a software that will protect their network against a number of different types of hackers and intrusions. Number 11, is there anybody supporting my proposal? Well, not yet. It's still too early in the game for us to do anything. Number 13, an interesting question for us. I'm going to answer this uncertain and make a comment because network security software tends to be complex in terms, especially in evaluation, determining needs and things like that. So they may want to bring, let me just make a note here, they may bring in an outside consultant to help. It's advisable. And this, so that external advisor, I need to confirm that they're going to may bring an external consultant to assist them. So I don't know who it is at this point in time. I don't even know if this person exists yet. So let's just keep rolling along in terms of the relationship. How well do we know them? Well, I've done a fair bit of research on these guys, so I'm going to answer that high. In term number 2, I don't think they know us other than a web page and a conversation, so I'll answer that. We've never done business with them before. In terms of number 5, how would I rate the quality of the reputation, quality of the relationship with the people at WRB? I've met one person. It's good. It's not great. I don't know. I have to meet all the rest of them before I can move from good to excellent. So I'll just go with that. In terms of number 7, how would I rate my level of support? I'm going to have to say uncertain here because I've never met any of them. I'm going to do the same for 8. How would I, number 9, how would I rate my ability to influence them? I don't know. And number 10, does the key influencer support my proposal? I don't know at this point in time. Number 11, in terms of do the end users support them? Don't know. I haven't met them. And do I have any other contacts in this prospects organization? Well, as a matter of fact, I do. A colleague, an old colleague of mine, works in the finance department. So I'll save that. And in terms of the next question, can this person help us? I have no idea. I haven't really had a chance to talk to him yet. Do I have any enemies? I don't know of any, but I don't know if they are or they're not, so I'm going to answer that as uncertain. Do I have any leverage? I mean, I don't know who we're competing against. We haven't developed relationships with people, so I'm going to answer that uncertain as well. And I'm not concerned about these uncertain answers because I'm so early in the sales cycle. They are just starting out that, this is a good place to be. Has our senior management met theirs? No. And in general, does contact return my calls in a timely manner? Well, I've just had a couple of calls back and forth with Linda until we connected, and I would say yes, but let me make a comment here. I'd say so far, I'm going to just put user initials, has been very responsive. Calls and emails. So, yeah, I'm going to answer yes, but, it's a qualified yes. So in terms of the competition, does our compelling event map into the does our value proposition map into the compelling event that is driving this project? Absolutely it does. I mean, I'll make a comment here that says, I'll say yes at a current high level. Certainly everything Linda described to me we can do, and we do really well, and we are experts in network security. So, and they need a network security. They need a network security solution. And they have a problem. So certainly they have a well-defined problem. They need additional definition in terms of an RFP and things like that. But yeah, I think we're in pretty good shape. The statement of requirements hasn't been issued. Is there any external competition? I don't know. So these ones, as it relates to the external competition, I'll answer uncertain. Is there an incumbent? Well, this is a new project. I'll make a comment here. So new project. So no incumbent. So sorry, this should be right here. Yeah, that takes care of those. Is there any internal competition? Well, they do have an internal IT department, which is pretty extensive. So I don't know if they're, a viable option. This is complex stuff, and since they've already been hacked, well, my guess is that it's beyond the skill set of and experience range of the normal IT people. So I don't know yet. I need to confirm whether or not their internal IT people are interested in doing it or think they're interested in doing it. So relative to the competition, I don't know if we're riskier or less risky, so I'll put uncertain. I haven't spoken to the individuals in the decision process, so I don't know. Number 16, do we have a competitive advantage? I don't know who we're competing against, so it's hard to answer anything other than uncertain here. Number 17, will our proposal be price competitive? Oh, absolutely it will, but who knows? I mean, we're going to get some competition, so it's not, I'm just going to have to answer uncertain for that at this point in time. 18, yeah, I know why they're talking to us. We are industry leaders in this area, and we've got a great reputation. We've got tons of experience. So yes, certainly I understand why they would call us. Value proposition of our competitors, don't know who they are. The competition, do they have anything new or innovative? Again, I don't know who we're competing against, so I'll just answer that uncertain. In terms of timing, do we know why? Do I know why they're doing it now? Yeah, I sure do. They had a breach. They had a recent security breach. Yeah, that makes people sit up and pay attention. Have the project timeframes been defined? They have at a high level. I'm going to put that down. Mid-August type. Now the summer, as Linda was said, that's why I put in August 18th. Is it on schedule? I have no idea. Do the decision makers agree with the timing? I haven't spoken to them. Number 5, what's their sense of urgency? When I talked to Linda, I asked her, how important is this? And she says, very important, and we need to get it done. So I am going to answer that high, okay? And I asked, like in terms of number 6, what would be the impact of, would it be severe? And it is severe. So it's a must-comment question. You can see that right there. So I'll make a comment here. They have holes in their network that need to be plugged. So I'm just going to, they need to fix the holes in their network. Security systems. ASAP. So I think that Linda is driving this aggressively forward. So are there any internal issues that could stop or delay this? I doubt there are, but you know, this is one of those things that I haven't asked yet. Any economic things? No. This will go forward. Are there any other projects underway that could, you know, jeopardize how this thing moves forward? I don't know. So I just need to find that out as well. So all questions have been answered. I've got 6 little green check marks, the view results. So let's take a look and see where we are. And you can see that we have a poorly qualified opportunity, and that's absolutely where I expected it would be. So what I'm going to do now is just close down this particular video, and on the next one we'll take a close look at the analysis and really understand where we are. So bye for now.